Hi, I'm Dr. April Coleman. I'm the Regional Autism Network Director for the University of Alabama Regional Autism Network. And this video is part of a series that is done in collaboration between the Regional Autism Networks, or RANs, across our state and the Autism Society of Alabama. The purpose of today's video is to bring you some practical tips for setting up for success in virtual learning for your child with ASD. To share more on this topic from a parent's perspective, I'd like to introduce to you Casey Scroggins. Casey has a son with ASD, and she'll be speaking from her experience in doing virtual learning and adjusting along the way to make it as much of a success as she could with her son this past spring and summer.
Hi everyone, my name is Casey Scroggins and I'm a school psychologist in Alabama. I'm also a mom to 4. My oldest is going into 10th grade and my 3 younger ones are going into 5th grade. One of our younger ones, John, was diagnosed with autism when he was 18 months old. So we've been on this autism journey for almost 11 years. During the school year, he has a one-to-one aide that helps him stay attentive, stay focused, and also provides those sensory breaks that he needs. So when we went to e-learning, I became that one-on-one aide. So in addition to doing my job from home, I was also teaching the 4 kids and helping him with his schoolwork. My husband at the time was working outside of the home. So I have to say it was a bit chaotic at first, and we had a lot of trial and error until we found a system that worked well for us. The main part of our system was flexibility. We had to be flexible with our scheduling. We had to be flexible with when we worked on things because I had to work, and so when I had to be online, John had to stay with my dad, and so I was unable to help him during those times. But I think we made it work, and we were able to get in a lot of things that we needed to get in. The things that we did to help were setting up a very specific place for him to work. We brought him into the office, which is a room that he's not typically in, so there aren't any toys or games in here for him. And just having him to have a separate place to learn helped him stay focused and stay on task. It was like going into the school building. And then when it was break time, we left the room and he was able to go back and find all of the things that he wanted to play with, his sensory things, as well as snacks and toys. So during the school day, we made sure we just did 20 to 30 minute blocks of instructional time because that's about his limit with attention and not needing a sensory break. And then we made sure we placed in lots of sensory breaks, lots of snack times, and things like that throughout his day, just to help keep him going and to keep him alert. Some days we didn't sleep as well. Some days I had more meetings. And so some days we just didn't get a lot done, but that's okay. And I had to tell myself that was okay, and we were going to make it. It wasn't a great situation for anyone, but we were going to be okay. One of the things we did, his teacher sent me a list of all the things that he needed to do for the week. And so I was able to check those off as we went along. So some days we may do 2 reading lessons. Some days we may not get any done. But we were able to get them done throughout the week. And I think that helped having a visual checklist for him as well, because it let him know how much more he had to do. But just having all of his materials in one place, having the computer up and charged and pulled up to the programs that he needed, I think really facilitated his learning. And if our school system has to go to e-learning this fall, I think we're a little bit more prepared to do so.
In addition to those 6 wonderful tips that Casey shared with you, I have 4 additional tips for a total of 10 from my background as a teacher. Number 7, communicate with your child's teachers early, often, and openly. You're a team and you're both working together to make this process of virtual learning a success for your child and for their students. So keep those lines of communication open and don't wait if there's an issue to be in touch with your child's teacher about what's working or what's not and how you can work together to change it. On a related note, number 8, ask for accommodations or adaptations as needed in line with your child's IEP goals. Don't be afraid also, other than your child's general ed teacher, to involve your school's special ed teacher and any other educators who may be working, such as speech and language pathologist, on your child's team to help him or her achieve those goals. Number 9, be open to change. If something isn't working, try something new. That's what teachers in the classroom do all the time. Don't feel like a failure if something doesn't work. Just try something new the next day or even the next hour. It's an experiment, and after time, you will find what works well for your child. Finally, number 10, have a positive attitude. Your attitude as your child's primary teacher at home in virtual learning truly does set the tone for his or her own attitude. So, you and your child are both probably feeling lots of stress and overwhelm and anxiety at times, but choose to be a positive role model for your child and a calm role model, and you being their barometer, their emotions will often follow suit. Thank you so much, and I hope this list was helpful for you to begin implementing immediately as you're working proactively to make virtual learning this fall a success for your child.